Hello, everyone. Welcome back to your favorite place for Chaos Zero Nightmare content. I'm Quaros, and today we are going to be tackling the new Monsters Arena event in Chaos Zero Nightmare. So, with that being said, let's just hop right onto it. So, today is patch day, and if you haven't done the new patch yet or have been playing, then you might not know that this exists yet, but this is this cool little like 2-week event that they've done. You can see I've already done a little bit of it because the first part is like very tutorialized. But essentially what you do is you go through these training battles to beat elite monsters, and then when you beat them, you unlock their monster cards that then you get to put into special decks for these special arena challenges, which will have special rules, and the different cards that you put in have different traits, and when you stack multiple of a trait, then you get a bonus. If you've played like an auto battler like auto chess or something, then you already know what I'm talking about. But it's very similar to that. I think this is a really cool idea for an event, especially since we had that change to save data where it's now a lot easier to save monster cards to your decks because they cost less on each of your save files. And so with that being said, let's just jump right in. We've got the new novice training since we already finished the like beginner stuff. And these fights, I don't think they're super tough. So I think we can just go willy-nilly with it. We do have the trial characters, so they give you trial characters for all of the season 2 characters. And then it looks like we also get the sort of season 1.5. We've got Serenial from season 1, and then we also have a fairly leveled Mika, and it's making me wonder if you can clear everything with just this set of 6 characters in some combination. Let me know down in the comments below if that's a video you want to see in the future. But for now, we know that the arena for the next fight focuses on cost 2 or higher cards because there's a damage debuff for cost 1 and lower cards. So obviously we're going to start off with 9. And then I think, let's see, who else? I think we just want to support 9 as much as we can in that case. So I'm going to grab the Rita. That's just the trial because I do not have my own Rita. I failed to roll her. I instead got a Narja dupe. And then I guess we'll also use my Tiff. And so for the save data, okay, we can't view the detailed information for Rita, but I think for this, I don't want to run a flash build. I think running a, I thought this extreme build, thought I locked this. Yeah, I think I'll just run the extreme build that I have here because we know that we'll be, doing a lot of 2+ stuff. I want to get used to it. And then for this, we will roll with, let's see, we've got one where this is based on exhausting cards, which is something that we can do with Rita a lot. So, we'll be able to cast these for free very frequently. So that's not bad. This deck doesn't have a ton of draw power, though, so I'm wondering if maybe I just want to do this one just because it's a little bit lighter. But nah, we'll go with this one. We'll see if this works. I mean, this is just the trial battle, or not the trial, the training battle, so it shouldn't be too difficult either way. And so we want to start off with Chrono Archon so we can start building up our stacks. We'll get that out, and then we will start slamming them. So yeah, so we're going to get 5 free AP to use for Rita next turn. And let's see what we've got. 2 random cards in hand that are cost 2. We don't have any of those right now. Just a little unfortunate. But, I mean, what are you going to do? I guess. We don't have any way to draw either. So I think we'll just go ahead and we'll slam the enemy a little bit. And we can create an AP archetype so that we can cast Hue again. And yeah, okay, well that cleared the waves, so we were actually fine there. And then we've got a level 5. We can set up Counterblade if we want. And then we can definitely do this so that we can get a good event horizon. So first we want to draw archetypes. And then we'll do that to draw that archetype we just created. And then we can, let's just make a big Hue, since we don't really have anything to do with Rita. So we'll go ahead and create a, the damage buff archetype. Then we'll just cast all of those till we have, form upgrade 3. Let's see, and then we could draw archetype cards again to do one last buff. And then now, yeah, that'll just murder him. So yeah, I think I'm already feeling pretty good about this comp. I know this is still only novice, so I have no idea how hard this mode actually gets. We'll just have to see about that. But yeah, we're just going to run exact same thing. Why make it complicated? And this is the trap guy, so we sort of have to watch our actions, but honestly not really. Then here, yeah, we'll just slap him. Then, yeah, we only have 2 Chronal Ascensions for Rita, which isn't great. Especially because, well, we can at least do this one. But yeah, then let's empty our hand a little bit first. Create those. So if we do Fighting Spirit, we can afford one of these afterwards. So that's probably fine. Then yeah, it's not a ton of damage yet. And we didn't get to Creation and Destruction, unfortunately, but what can you do? Now, I think it actually would have been better to use them first, because then I would have gotten the 3 bonus for using them. But hey, the auto Hue just won the round anyway, so then we auto Hued again, and I think now we can just don't have any 2 costs, but we can use Hour of Glory to boost her damage. And give us Chronal Ascension so that we can cast both of these and nuke him. Alright, so now that we have those unlocked, we can go into the arena. So you can see, yeah, the damage decrease for 1 cost or lower cards. And then, so we're going to run that same comp I just showed. Oh, they have new trial characters. Okay. So I'm almost certain that you can clear this with these trial characters if they're giving them to you. But I want to show off the plan that I was trying to put together. So we're going to do 9. We're going to do Tifera and Rita. And so now we go into the strategy formation where we get to use all those monster cards. And where we can see things like, hey, here's the beam shooter. Where now it'll show you what these like traits do. So this one, Giant's Tyranny, this is sort of what we're going for. We want to get ideally the 4 set, but really the 2 sets most important, because with Hue Extreme, you cast Hue, you get 2 AP back, you get the next level, and you can like chain all 5 into each other as long as you have a couple of ways to cheat it out, because this is when it's activated, not when you hard cast it. So if you do something like Fighting Spirit for 1 AP, that'll actually net you 1 AP. And so you can easily just spam out those high damage cards. And then if we add one hit, that's huge. So let's go ahead and get another Giants. That also does the targeting attacks too. Then we'll, for Tifera, I think we can just make her like a booster. We could do these just to get some upgrades. I don't want to use any of these 1 attacks. I mean, Vuln isn't bad. But then let's just do a... Yeah, so I want... Since Rita can get the free AP, I want the expensive upgrades to land on her, because it'll be easier to play them out. So we're going to put that on you, and then we'll put this one, and then let's go grab our 4th giant card. Do we have a 4th giant card, actually? No, we do not have a 4th giant card, but we could get a bunch of Resolve if we do Shellbug, or we could do this one, but she's not defense-based, so this is not going to actually do all that much. So maybe we just... Oh, wait, but this one is Giants Tyranny, so yeah, we're putting that on her no matter what. We do have all 4 of them. And then we just sort of go through the gauntlet of the 5 fights. So yeah, set up Chrono Archon. Oh, oh yeah, so we've got a buff that when we play a power, it reduces things in hand. So we definitely need to play this Hue so that we can get the AP back before we go ahead and do that. Then, if we do Dual Creation, that'll be another upgrade so that it'll lower this. And it's when we play a... it doesn't list the effects in our buff list, so we just have to remember them. But I forget if it works on skills too, so we're just going to play it safe. We don't need to mess with it. We already won. But that's the idea, is that we can just spam out Hue a bunch of times. And so we can just keep going through. Then, yeah, so we'll do Chrono Archon first. That should lower these 3. Do first Hue. And yeah, you can see it's hitting twice now. Do the upgrade to lower this cost. And then, boom, boom. Yeah, I like this event. It's cool that you get to set up these like really funny chains that normally you don't get to do. So do that. That should reduce these 3. Hue normal, then do that. Set up Hue. That, and then now we can do an archetype to give us an AP so we can do this again. Yeah, we'll get the 1 AP. And so we could... Yeah, we'll just set it to the final level and go big. And we'll keep it rolling. Okay. So we got Soldier Prime this time. So if we do this, there's like a 75% chance that it hits Soldier Prime and reduces it to 1, which we don't want, because then I think it might also lose the double hit. It'll only be 1 hit. So we're just gonna cast it first because we get the AP back anyway. Now we do Chrono Archon. Then we do this Hue. We'll do it on the already weakened guy. We do Dual Creation. Then do it on another. And then we just... Yeah, we'll give him Vuln. Not that he really needs Vuln if we're going to, you know, be double casting level 3 Hugh. But we should be getting to, yeah, round 5. Which, these are normally the elites, so maybe they'll be a better showcase and we can do a real big chain against him. See some funny numbers. Okay. So here we've got 3 upgrades, so we'll be able to do this 3 times. So now, actually, I should have put Vol on him first. Although, no, it would have cost 1, so no, you're right. I was right. But now we do dual creation. Slam him again with those Volns. And then we do Arbidum. And then boom, boom. So yeah, that's 3 Hues with multi-hit in a turn. So now we've got our rewards. We can get those later. Let's do the training and get more monster cards. These give the... I don't remember what that one is. But actually, let's check the arena first and see what the challenge is. If a monster does not have a harmful effect, decrease damage amount taken by 80. So we need to debuff them. And I'm curious who it recommends, like, if there are different trial characters. Yeah. Yeah, so this wants you to do Chizuru, Tressa, Mika. I am not going to do that. I'm going to do training. Let's try... Yeah, training is all just with these ones. That's interesting. We'll do Chizuru, Tressa, and Ray. Oh, who's... Oh, didn't remove Tefera. And then for this, I like the basic attack build, so... Ooh, this is not a very good save data. It's got a lot of junk in here. But I guess it's stuff to exhaust. Oh, yeah, it's because I had the activate lead along with the self-generating experiment and, like, some other stuff to cheat out a bunch of cards. This is just the Predator spam, which that might just be fine. Okay, this... I wonder if I have the Strike of Darkness that has the upgrade variant. That's probably going to be what I want for this team. But I'm not seeing it. And then this is cost 1 or less, so that's good. But again, we've got that. Maybe we'll just go with this one and use snack times to exhaust stuff that we don't need. Then here, yeah, I don't have a lot of save data. So yeah, this is basic attack build where I've got 2 of the Oni hunts that do good stuff. So I think, yeah, that's what we want to go with. And then Tressa, I'd never farmed save data after they changed her. So I think we'll just go with the AP booster. Oh, although... Wait, that doesn't work with Chizuru. So... we could just do the Shadow Dagger creation ones. That's probably fine. We'll load in with that. So we can get those out for free. Karmic Flames. Bound by Dusk. Okay, and now we've got a bunch of free stuff. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do Rally. Oni Hunt. And then keep attacking this one so that we get the... And then, let's see. Dagger him, then we'll finish him off with Vital Attack, and that'll give us another Shadow Dagger. And from there, we can create more Shadow Daggers, or the advanced Shadow Daggers, I mean, and spam those out. So now he's dying. We don't yet have Shadow of the Moon Plus. Do I want to just draw 2 cards? See what I get? Yeah, we'll just, we'll draw 2 cards and see what happens. Discard that one. Yep, okay. Definitely the right call, because now we can that, and we'll activate Agony on him. We've got a bunch of Shadow Daggers that we can just unload. We just hope we don't see those again. Okay, and then we've got basic attack boost. Auto did our... what did it just autoplay there? It doesn't even tell me. But we can upgrade. We've got plenty of stuff. Boost void damage. Then... and Moon Slash. Then, yeah. Man, drawing this so late kind of stinks. But we will do this. We can get our Confiscation card. Yeah, now we've got Shadow of the Moon Plus. That's not the one I wanted to draw, but... do Curse. More daggers, and... yeah, so this wasn't as clean as I had sort of hoped it would be. I think it went okay. I think just having Trestle with so many upgrades is good enough to just thin out the deck, even though I have those kind of annoying basic attacks. So we got Unsheathed Dagger, Bound by Dusk. Then we can just spam stuff out. Yeah, so clearly I need more draw power. I could do, like, Veronica maybe instead of Ray. Maybe that would be better. Let's exhaust Dagger Throw. That's auto-playing that. Let's draw another card. Boost those. I still think this is fine, just because we need to be putting Agony on people in order to actually do damage to them when we get to the actual arena. So yeah, we will Confiscate. Predator. Boost cost 1. Put those on. Then we can do Dark Blade. We'll just heal up a little bit and then heal a bit more. That. Then, let's see here. We've got Curse. We have Snack Time. Let's go ahead and exhaust the Dagger Throw. Then I want to play these. I don't think I need to play this yet. So we will just do this one. And then with the Vulns, we want to put those on the Moon Slashes. And then, yeah, we can just dagger out. Yep, then he resurrects. We Morality Leech. We've got our free, we do Tsukuyomi upgrade first, but then we've got that for free, and it does good damage. Okay, so yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this build works in the end. I think we're good. Arena 3. We'll do Chizuru, then where's Tressa and Rei? That strategy formation. Okay, and so we want these things, the demerit ones probably. Yeah, harmful effects. And then yeah, on attack for each different harmful effect. So we want to stack different ones. That's interesting. When using a targeting attack card, inflict 1 agony. We definitely want that on Tressa. Then what other debuff cards do we have? Just this row. Oh, they're recommended, so they're all in row 1. Of course. Okay. Damage 1, we'll put that on her. Then, yeah, Wolf's Bane as well. Then we want this here. And then what else? Slaughter when by an all-target attack. We don't use a lot of those. Upgrade card is permanently decreased cost. Yeah, we could do that one. Especially if we get that 4-set, because then we get to draw our Shadow Jagger generation right at the start. If we can have all 4 of those. So let's do Gloomy Godmother as well. And then you can have this one. And we can't fit it all in. I mean, this is still good. Yeah, I think this is fine. Who am I kidding? This is fine. Found Dusk. Gloomy Godmother. Now all of this is free. Gives you Vuln. We're going to decrease this one's morale. Okay, another one. Oh, I should have drawn first. That was a bit of a misplay, although it's not like we don't have the, like, AP to do things. And dagger throw. And yeah. Yeah, I think this is going to work out just fine for this entire series of fights. Oh! Login. Then, yeah. Just go back in. All of our stuff saved properly. Play our upgrades so that all this becomes free. I don't want to exhaust. I guess we can exhaust one of the Karmic Flames. We don't need both of them. There's another upgrade we can do. Then we'll go for Deer first. I thought I had a thing on them. I thought they would have had... Does Curse Shackles... Oh, it's not a... It doesn't have the down arrow, so it doesn't count for debuff. I didn't realize that. Okay. Good to know. That should have been a kill on them. Well, we can just set all this up. And yeah, do this to finish them off, and that'll put the debuffs on there, and we can go ahead and go crazy on them. Okay, so now they're putting elites at us in 3, so I think this is... Yeah, these are a lot more HP than the earlier rounds too, but we've got a lot of good stuff in hand, so we can just spam this out. We don't have any draw, so there's no reason to like save these or anything. But so now that we know that this is not a debuff. We can put this on first. And since Agony is, we've got that down arrow. Now these will do full damage. And yeah, okay. Yep, we definitely want to draw... Well, I don't want to activate random cards. I want to do Predator's Blade first. Well, Confiscation. Because, like, this is useful when you have cards that you don't have the AP to play, but we have AP for days. We don't yet have Shadow of the Moon Plus. So this, it could just end up using this, but that's fine. Okay, and... Oh, you are so close to dying to Agony. So I guess we'll just have to do it like that. Then we'll put that on you. And then... Yep. Don't have to forget about Ego Skills. And finish it off like that. Okay, so now we've got Dog Walker. I think with how annoying it would be to spread debuffs onto everyone, I'm just going to rush him down. So we will do... First, we're going to rally so that Bounded Dust can decrease cost of whatever this stuff is. Snack time on that. Draw Gloomy Godmother. Then I guess we'll, yeah, hope that hits the prime. It did. And we don't have quite enough to activate Ecstasy of Violence, which is unfortunate. But now we've got a bunch of stuff, yeah. Using our targeted attack cards. And then, okay, now this is cheap enough to use. We can... First, we'll Vuln. Then this is 200. And Moon Slashes are 201. So, yeah, 413. Okay, 365. So it is worth using the Vuln with those. But first, we're going to Fierce Winds. And then this should deal more. And boom. Then final round. Okay, yep. Start out with this, and then... So we don't have any debuffs, unfortunately, so we're just going to have to tickle him, I guess. Yeah. That was just unfortunate starting hand. There we go. Those are some debuffs. And then, let's see, we want to do Automata Cavalry. Then HA00. We can do that. And then finally, we'll Dagger Throw to finish it off. And next turn we should get Shadow of the Moon Plus. We don't have a lot of Shadow Daggers. We could... No, we should Moon Slash to make sure we have Shadow of the Moon Plus at least. If it chooses to activate by force. Just draw more. Yeah, we didn't get there. But Shadow of the Moon Plus, enough to get the kill. Okay. So now we've got the next one, Arena 4. And this is that have already acted. Okay. So we need stuff that just doesn't require a lot of setup. Let's see. Who are they trying to give us for the trial? So that's usually a good idea. Okay, they're trying to do the Serenial Selena Narja comp. Well, I've got a pretty goated version of them. Let's go ahead and do the training first, though. And then get rid of you guys, and we'll do Serenial, Selena, and Narja. You don't even have to do Narja. We could do someone else, but it's fine. And let's make sure we're using... Yeah, we want to use this one. This is the one where I've got the move epiphanies. It's not, like, amazing, but it just has everything that the deck should have. And this one... I think it's actually better if I do this one, since I've got 2 of the high power scopes, as well as drone bombing. And yeah, and I've got the draw 1 on tactical maneuver, which is nice too. And then you, I think we want the one that just has a lot of the upgrades to get out of the way. Or do I not have a save like that? Oh, I do. It has 1 upgrade. So clearly my memory's not super great. I think I just want to grab the thin deck, which is going to be... This one's relatively thin. It doesn't have draw, but at least that's free. We'll just go with that one. Clearly you can see that I do not farm hyper-optimal decks like some other content creators might. So, oopsie. Yeah, so we want to go quickly, but still definitely want to... Sniper's Domain, then set that one up. Yeah, we want to set this up too for another move. Then blue, blue, blue. Okay, and then, yeah, so in this instance, now we would be doing reduced damage in the actual one, so that startup does take a bit too long maybe, but for training, it's whatever. We'll just spam out. Okay, we do our skill to get the buff. The scope on. And then we actually do have a weakness attack, so we might as well. Yeah, we couldn't... That we could draw 1. See what we get. And yeah, there's Shackles of Hunger, which does not actually really do anything for us. So we will just blow him up. Okay, so, I'm not sure how I'm feeling about this one, if I'm being honest. I feel like I need, like, Rally or some other, like a haste card or something along those lines. Maybe we skip Sniper's Domain. It's just a card we don't really need. Oh, but this is infinite, so it doesn't matter here. We can just ball out. Can you tell that Serenial is my strongest character? Is it obvious? Yeah. Do the EP skill. Get both scopes on. We could do Portrait of Fury, but I think we just want to bam out. And then Pale Shooting Star here will just kill it. And break the tenacity as well. We'll get everything back. And then, yeah, those shots just go random places, and we win. Okay. Yeah, we'll see how we feel, and I'm guessing the buffs that we get for Swift Suppression are also going to help. So yeah, we've got Serenial and Selena and Narja. Then, yeah, okay. At the start of the next turn, increase action count by 2. Haste. Damage. More AP. Let's see. Serenial's our best attacker, so we're going to put the attacking ones on her. Narja has the shield stuff, so we'll put shield stuff on her. And then we get to decide what else we want. So there's this one, which is for cards in the exhaust pile. That's not bad with all the exhausting we do of the lasers. But maybe do upgrade, not to reduce costs. I don't love that. We don't really do harmful effects as much in this deck. Let's see, this one is hit count of 2 or more, which I don't want. All target attacks also don't want. Targeting attacks with the 1 hit count. We could do Fatal Strike. But on Ravage, 2 AP, that's not bad. Giant's Tyranny also will help with Pale Shooting Star. So maybe we keep it like that. And then we put these on Narja. Then, yeah. Yep. When a card is activated, +1 action count to all enemies. Okay, so that means we can essentially spam out our entire hand anyway. So I didn't even have to worry about any of the planning or how long we would be taking. So, yeah. Oh, it doesn't have tenacity. I'm being tricked. Well, we obviously can't Ravage. We're not going to be doing weakness attacks, but this will activate multiple times. And yeah, first fight's always a joke. We know this. We gotta wait till the later rounds for things to be meaningful, but at least we understand how this is going to work now. So that's something. Okay, so yeah, set up everything. We don't need to do that, actually. If we've got the... You know, we're just gonna kill him, so... Because we're doing crazy amounts of damage with both the follow-up and the regular attack. And this is the guy who... No. These are part of the Three Stooges, okay. There. I think they're gonna die before we ravage them, so this isn't even necessary. We could put Voln on them. We're not doing weaknesses against these guys. We might as well just play the upgrade. Then there we go. These chain guys, I don't think these guys are going to be a problem. They've got relatively low tenacity bars, so we should be fine. We will do the target spotted this time, though. There. There. And then let's put these on other people so they're in our discard and we can redraw them. And then we can finish you off. And then we'll just go ahead and we'll slam that guy with one as well. Okay. And then, so yeah, this guy, he's the one who makes his action count decrease more if you don't expunge the debuff he gives you, but we're not going to get to that point because we can just murder him. Yes, that was probably the easiest one so far. Turns out enemies not being able to act is really, really strong. Okay, then we've got Arena 5, and then Arena 6, and then we get these ones, which I don't know what's different about them, why they are colors / materials / objects instead of numbers, but I guess we will find out. And this one, Tempest Strikes, decrease damage by 80 on hit, minus 10% decrease amount. So you want to spam hits on them. I'm wondering if that's for the same... Does that work for, like, what we just did? I'm sure that the... yeah, it's going to be these three again. Which, I mean, the basic attack build will just work for that we've been going on. But first, do the training. Got a couple more left to do. So yeah, we'll try this one for one of the fights, and then maybe we'll try the Serennial comp for a different one, because they both do lots of hits. This is just multi-hit attacks versus lots of single hits with Serennial. Yeah, do the upgrade. Leech morale. Then we're just gonna ignore those guys. Okay, we will get rid of that. Draw something even less useful. We can do that. We've got 2 Shadow of the Moon. I think we could just blow him up. No, because we don't gain AP. We do gain it from Ravage, though, I'm pretty sure. So we'll just do it, because I think... Oh, it does not finish him off. My mistake. So yeah, we finally got some of our upgrades. Oh, and it activated the high cost for free. That's nice. Let's move card into hand. Draw again. Then get those out. I did not mean... I should have done Dagger Throw. That's what I meant to do. Yeah, Dagger Throw is probably better than just turning a single Shadow Dagger into an advanced one. Get more Shadow Daggers. Finally get Tsukuyomi. Let's exhaust. Dagger Throw. Yeah. Do that as well, and that's gonna be the kill. Even if he does fist bump us in the end. That was him just going, yeah, you got me. Okay. Oh, this guy's annoying. I hate this guy. Okay, we've got that. And we can just set up and go ham. You'll notice that I have never drawn the Tsukuyomi upgrade, like, in my first, like, 2 hands. Little frustrating. Drew both snack times. We could just exhaust Shadow of the Moon or Shadow Dagger to draw something. Exhaust Shadow Dagger. It's... You know what? We're going to exhaust Shadow Reload, because that's not being helpful right now. That's also really quite pitiful. We're just going to hold. There's Tsukuyomi. Get both of those, and then... and grab that. Okay, Confiscation, that's going to hopefully grab... Yes, Forbidden Ecstasy. Just what I wanted to see. Because now we can spam out a lot of attacks. Actually, we should do this first, and let's get rid of this and this Dark Blade and that Dark Blade. Because that'll draw us 4 cards. And there, yeah, now that's 0. And we've got plenty of stuff. So we can do that. I don't care that you're getting shield. Let's see, this is still at 4. Oh, but he's dead anyway. Okay. Not too bad, not too bad. It's the rewards, not the arena. Go back in. Okay, first I want to see if the Serennial team even works. And if it doesn't, then we will switch back over. But I want to see if we can go outside the recommendations. And so this is, yeah, Tempest Strikes, decrease cost of random ones. We're going to not pick those. And instead, we are going to go grab those Swift ones instead again. And then we'll grab Tempest for Selena, I guess, maybe? Could be interesting. Well, no, because we don't ever hit twice, so I think we could do Amplified Mana, or we could do... Don't want Giant's Tyranny. Don't want Chance of Pain. Shield of Immortality is not terrible, I guess, but I think we just do Fatal Strikes again. So you can have Beam Shooter and... Let's see, what's another Fatal Strike that's good? Yeah, we'll do Soldier Prime, whatever. And then we'll get these two. And let's see if this works like I think it will. Okay, so it doesn't display the debuffs, which is annoying because I can't actually track whether this is working properly. Let's see, 136, 204. These ones are different, yeah, so I have no idea if this works or not. Because, especially because these guys are so weak that it doesn't really matter that I'm playing sort of off recommendation. So I guess we'll just have to take this as far as we can and see if we did, in fact, figure out an alternate strategy. Okay, and yeah, we can load up on those. And then just smack him. It certainly looks like the damage decrease is going down when we shoot them. So I think this strategy is actually going to work just fine, but as proof of concept for the other build, we'll do the final one with the Chizuru team. That, grab that. Load those there. And we want to blow these two there. Yeah, 843, then 946. I think, yeah, it's definitely working to decrease the amount they're taking. Which means if we're doing this properly, we want to be using the weaker ones first. It goes just like that. All right. Yep. Set up high power scope. Get that increase. Shining core. Then we could actually do this. Oh, action count is not 5 or more, so... Yeah, we'll just kill him before he even gets a summon off. Now, for the initial break, I use the blue ones first because they're stronger, and so it's better to have them in the discard so I can replay them rather than have them sit in my hand. But now, we go back to reverse order of power. And then, yeah, so for 5, we are going to switch it up. We'll go back to Chizuru, Tress-Array, strategy formation. I have to undo all of this. Then that last one's there. And so we want to put the These ones definitely on Chizuru. Actually, we'll put this one so that she can have that kill option too. And then we'll put the Agony one on there. And then, yeah, we don't need Slaughter of the Battlefield. Because, again, we don't really do that. We could do the Chain of Pain. So what's the cheapest Chain of Pain stuff we can put on? Or best? I think it's just... yeah, this one for sure. Because it's free, and then, yeah, the Vuln. And then we'll see if this feels better. My guess is that it won't, but that's probably just because Serenial is busted strong. Okay, so we want to do this, then put the marks on, do that. And that doesn't have a multi-hit yet, so... that. Draw one. Okay, it actually used those surprisingly intelligently. Not going to complain about that. Then attacks weakest to strongest. So once this gets upgraded by hitting him a bunch, this will easily nuke down that guy. Yeah, I mean, that felt pretty good. Other than the kind of janky first turn where we don't actually have that much stuff. But now we've got Arena 6. And see this one? Targeting attack. So this is where we want to use all target people. And let's see, who did they recommend? Yep, Yuki. They're recommending a Yuki build. So we're going to do that. But we're going to do our own Yuki build. So first, we've got one more training to do. Get 2 more cards. Then... doot. So we're going to do Yuki. We're going to do Veronica. And let's see. I don't know if I want to do Cassius or Nia. I think I'd rather do Nia. I don't have... let's see. Amazing save that. So yeah, this one's probably the one because I've got the AP Prepare to Subdues. That's good for you. Then I think for this, we want... yeah, Giant Ballista with Morale, and then just good reposes. And we've got this to work with Nia, the Eternal Hunger. And then here... yeah, I do not have great Nia save data. But I guess, yeah, it's just going to be this one. That's fine, whatever. Okay, so we... let's see, I don't want Soul Rip. And then we can discard those as well. And Longsword Slash is not great. That's already a draw, so... okay. Do that. Get Morale. Curiosity. And we'll Curiosity again. Grab Flash Slash. That will repose. Prepare to Subdue. And this is entirely too extra. Yeah, because now all that stuff's in our discard. And now we have junk. So I should have just gone for the kill. But hey, we've got Prepare to Subdue. Good. Then we can draw an inspiration card. And nice. It's a good one. Okay, and then Giant Ballista does not finish it off. But if we repose... Oh, there. I was wondering what happened for a second. Yeah. That's a fine feeling team. So now we've got all the training. And we'll tackle round 6. With Yuki, Veronica, Nia. And strategy. Let's see. I want the defeat ones definitely on Yuki. This one's also probably good, and then this one could go on you. We'll put morale on Nia. Not on Nia, on Nia. This one because it'll be easier to draw into with repos. And so what do we want to put on you? Let's see. We could go for more Tempest Strikes, actually. That's probably going to be pretty good because we have... because we have Iceberg Cleave. So let's do that. We will do... let's see. Though it's just those two, right? That have that effect? Yeah. So we can do that one. No. Mark is probably going to be better than Agony, because she already has a bunch of extra attack damage buffs. And then you will get Agony, so that we have that. And then... oh, yeah, we'll do that one. That's not even part of the set. But I think that's just a fine card for her to have. Okay. Drop Mute Accent, and we'll drop Eternal Hunger, and we'll drop Flash Slash. Then drop these two. And there we go. Okay. Just keep upgrading. Get our morale. And then, yeah, this already just murders them. These have, like, even less HP, I think. Yeah, we'll drop Souls and Wolfsbane. And that's fine. Because really the only thing we care about is Iceberg Cleave. We just want to dig hard for that. Okay. Then, yeah, discard all of those. Yeah, we don't need Pendant of Resolution. There. Firing Preparation. And Iceberg Cleave. Because that... you know, the morale's still useful on the Firing Preparation, even if we are never actually activating those Ballista. Still good. Okay, we'll drop Pendant and Humanoid Beast and Wolvesbane. Yeah, Freezing Blade, Firing Prep, Prepare to Subdue. Then this does not fully kill, but this will, so we can just do that first. And, yep. That'll kill. And the final round. Okay, yeah, get rid of all these basics. And then this is totally fine. Do that. Prep, and then Prepare to Subdue, because that gives us the damage boost as well. And then we just spam out our Iceberg Cleaves. Oh. Then we'll grab that one. And we'll just keep activating things off the top, I guess. And then, yeah. One, and then there's the kill. Okay. Well, that's been it for all of the numbered arenas. Now we've got the main tournament, apparently, which I'm guessing is, yeah, these are only 3 rounds, and it's a lot harder, I'm guessing. Yeah, unable to heal if there is no shield, increased damage amount taken. So yeah, so now we've got more tougher arena battles, it looks like. So we will be tackling those on the next episode. I hope you'll join me. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Ring the notification bell if you want. And I hope to see you all in the next one.